Hello everyone, this is Jordan Kamikawa from Hawaii Life. I'm a Maui born and raised realtor. Let me first start out by saying that I'm not a Hawaiian language expert by any means, but I am local and there are a few Hawaiian words that you'll commonly see or hear that are important to know. So I'm going to go over a few of these today. So let's get started. So the first couple words are Malka and Makai. These are usually used for directions, and basically Malka means towards the mountain, whereas Makai means towards the sea. So if you hear somebody say, "Oh, my house is on the Malka side of the highway," that means it's towards the mountain, and then vice versa for Makai. So those are the first two words. The next two words are kane and wahine. This is important if you have to use the restroom at a local place here. You often see kane and wahine. So kane means male or man, and wahine means woman or female. So whenever you see that, don't go into the wrong bathroom. The word kapoo means forbidden or taboo. There is a deeper meaning, and in the culture, it's a little more complex than that. But typically, if you see a sign that says kapoo, that means basically keep out or forbidden. So if you see that sign and it says kapoo, stay away from that for sure. Opala is trash, and it's definitely something you should be picking up if you come out here. So if you see a sign that says pick up your opala, you know what that means now. Ono means delicious. This is probably my favorite word because I love to eat. If you need some good food, local food suggestions, you can reach out to me or, of course, Lisa with Visit Live Love Maui. We'll be happy to help you find some Ono places to grind. That's a pigeon word. Grind means to eat. That's a bonus word for you guys. It's not a Hawaiian word, so um, that's a bonus one for you today. Two words having to do with age groups are keiki and kupuna. So keiki means child or children, and then kupuna refers to elders or grandparents or seniors. So that's two different age groups that you'll often see uh, those words used here in our local culture. So the word hale, you'll see it used commonly here. It means house or building. You see often places called hale this or that, hale kamaole or whatever. As a realtor, you'll often I'll send you properties that'll have hale in it. It also refers to your home. I'm going back to my hale. So that's a commonly used word here. So the word Hana ho means to do one more time or repeat or encore. So I'm actually a musician here. I play drums, and at the end of our shows, sometimes if we're good, people start chanting Hana ho. It's instead of on the mainland, everybody says one more song. So if you're at a local concert and you hear Hana ho, that means encore or one more song. The word Aina refers to the land. So, you see people say, respect the Aina. That means respect the land, take care of the earth and the land. So that's Aina. The word pau, P-A-U, not P-O-W, how it sounds. The word pau means completed or done. So this is funny because it's so commonly used here that when I went to school in Washington, um, at Subway, I remember saying one time to the person, "Yeah, my sandwich is pau," and they looked at me kind of funny. So that's a common example of some word that's Hawaiian, but we use it so commonly in the culture here. So that's P-A-U, pau. The word hele means to go or start walking or to start going somewhere. So if you hear somebody, hey, let's hele, that means let's go. So two words, Kanaka and kamaaina, have different meanings. So kamaaina is like me, someone who was born here, who's not necessarily of Hawaiian descent, but is local. It does typically only refer to people that were born here. So unfortunately, no matter how long you lived here, if you moved here, you're not technically kamaaina. Kanaka, on the other hand, refers to somebody of Hawaiian descent. So this is actual Hawaiians are called Kanaka. So there's a difference there, definitely. And so I'm Kamaaina, and again, I don't claim to be Hawaiian. I don't claim to know the language or know the culture in depth as a Kanaka would. The word kokua means to help or assist. So a good example, after the fires in Lahaina, a lot of people did kokua, a lot of time and money. Um, there is still a lot of people suffering and having a hard time because of that event. So please do kukua, people here that need it. There still are, again, everything keeps happening in the world, but there still are people here that need help and kokua. So finally, there are two very common words that you probably already have heard or know, aloha and mahalo. So obviously, aloha means goodbye or hello. You hear this all the time. People, local people are like, "Hey, aloha." Mahalo means to say thank you. So that being said, I just want to say mahalo to uh, Lisa from Visit Live Love Maui for having me. Mahalo to you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you have any other questions, reach out to Lisa and myself. My name is Jordan Kamikawa from Hawaii Life, and hope you guys have a great day. Aloha.